Good morning, folks. Merry stupid o'clock. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We are going to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do, the usual disclaimers. First off, you are going to see the link in the description box to the article the JRC does not want you to read. It is written by NeuroClastic, a small non-for-profit started by autistics for autistics. In this article, they did go ahead and interview over 900 ABA professionals from all over the world in regards to the JRC's quote-unquote behavioral treatment program. The JRC doesn't want you to read this article so much they have threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they did not remove it from the website. NeuroClastic has refused. They're trying to silence us, folks. So please be louder than the Judge Rotenberg Center and share on all your social media. You're also going to see the link to the public statement made by NeuroClastic in regards to the matter, as well as down at the very bottom of the description box, we have a link to the GoFundMe that was set up for them so that we can help crowdfund legal fees if necessary. Please, if you can't donate, please share on all social media, all right? We also have the other pertinent links to the Stop the Shocks campaign, including Autistic Hoya's massive archive on the subject with over 3 decades of receipts on this matter, the 10 plates, and the ever-present self-explanatory change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. Folks, when we discuss the JRC, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with disabilities being tortured and abused. Got young children present, please use your headphones, all right? It is 5:11 a.m. in the morning. I am not even remotely awake. So if I stumble over my words, folks, apologies in advance, all right? So where we left off yesterday, prepare for word salad, folks. The following statement was included in the report. In addition to the GED, JRC uses an additional form of electrical circuitry that automatically administers a series of adversive skin shocks as soon as a behavior is initiated. This device is not activated by a staff person, and it continues until the behavior stops. Should the student fall, for example, after getting out of his or her seat, the student would continue to receive electric shocks. This statement is false. Oh, really? No student has ever fallen after getting off or his or her seat board. Really? Because we have video that says otherwise. You know, the Andre McCollins video. Also, a staff member is with the student at all times and holds a remote control switch that can immediately shut off the device. Oh, because that fucking makes it better. Oh, but we can turn it off. I'm not ready for this level of stupid this morning, folks. JRC, do you not get the fucking point? A machine is making a judgment on if a student breaks a quote-unquote rule in their behavior sheet, even if it's something as simple as falling. You're taking literally a suggested scenario that NYSED is putting forward, okay? But that's never happened, ever. A, that's bullshit. B, they were providing a hypothetical situation as to why this is a bad idea. Again, JRC and the point. There's also a manual shut-off switch on the device itself. At no time did NYSED visitors request to safeguard information concerning the automatic negative reinforcement device. No, because that's not the argument. It is not the point, JRC. Their point is, why the fuck are you using it in the first place when you have a machine sitting there determining when somebody needs to be tortured and you don't see a problem with this? Seriously? But we have safety procedures in place. Real safety procedures would mean you wouldn't be using this bullshit at all. Machines malfunction all the time. God. Just today, this morning, to give you an example. My computer can be a real pain in the ass to boot up and get ready for work in the morning, folks. They malfunction all the time. And when you have a device that is designed to fucking hurt people and then put it on a fucking machine to shock a student over a quote-unquote behavior in their behavioral sheets because the court, they approved it, so it's good. Fucking kill me. Has all human decency just fucking left this planet in the last few years? Human decency and critical thought has I swear to God, they've abandoned ship. I don't know where they've taken off to, but I want to go and find that place. This automatic procedure has been critical in the effective treatment of extremely dangerous and life-threatening behaviors that occur frequently for certain students and cannot be effectively treated with any other form of treatment. Again, you're trying to convince us that this is the only way, and trust me, brah. No, JRC. There are literally hundreds of different programs that treat self-injurious behavior. You're not going to sit there and tell me that you've tried every single one of them and they all failed, but hurting us and torturing it out of us is going to work. Nah. Okay? Behavior modification does not change brain neurology. Okay? You want to know what helps when dealing with neurology? Medication. And yes, folks, medication is not the greatest in the world. I will go ahead and admit that outright. It's a whole lot of fucking trial and error. But I'd rather go through the trial, error, and side effects because, yes, I've gone through this in my life, folks, than to be tortured every day. I'll take those side effects all day, every day, and twice on fucking Sundays before I'd allow myself in this place. For example, this procedure successfully stopped a student from going outside, gouging the inside of his mouth and throat with his fingernails, and stopped another student's behavior of suddenly and very violently attacking people. But we're not going to talk about the fact that the staff did fucking nothing to figure out what triggered these behaviors, right? They just want you to believe that they come out of the wild blue somewhere. That we just act like this for no reason. We're just out of control. And we have to be punished because that's all we understand. No, JRC, you fucking inhuman pieces of shit. No. Alright? There are other treatment methods. And quit with the bullshit that it's the only thing that works, because you are not the only fucking school or program in the world that has people who have severe self-injurious behavior or violent outbursts, alright? The fucking math doesn't work. There are people all over the fucking world with this same type of, I'll use your terminology, severe behavior issues, okay? Those people are successfully treated with medication alongside other programs that don't involve torturing or harming other people. They don't starve them. They don't sleep deprive them. They don't attack them randomly out of hallways in order to induce behaviors to then punish the behaviors. Okay? Fucking stop. So, what were you getting from this here? Number one, they're missing NYSED's point here. The fact that they have a machine that just automatically goes off when you can't determine whether or not it is actually a behavior or whether a student just has an accident. that issues these punishments. There's something disturbing, inhumane, and wrong with that. If it wasn't already fucking wrong with what they're doing it here, let's just turn it up to 11, shall we? But they don't seem to understand this. They don't understand that what they're doing is inhuman beyond all reason. I might as well be talking to this wall right here. And then what do they do to back it up? They give you the token stories, right? They're going to show you the worst case scenarios that happen to one individual student at one time. And then they're going to be vague as fuck while they're giving you that story. Oh, they're going to go in detail about the behavior. But ask them if they saw anything that triggered that behavior. Because I guarantee you the answer is going to be no. Or if it is yes, that means they viewed the footage after they've already tortured the student. Again, not good enough. It's not an effective program. It's not effective treatment anywhere. And on that note, I'm going to close out for this morning. We don't get very many views on this channel, especially on the subject, and the few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time, so please don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. Do appreciate your time this morning, and as always, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. I'm going to go chug my calming tea. Goodbye, everyone.